Do you have the JLPT? To be honest, you don't really need the JLPT. But in fact, there are Japanese tests more important than the JLPT. It's true that having JLPT N2 is advantageous when looking for a job or changing jobs. However, the JLPT exam is held only twice a year, and the result come out a month later. A lot of people feel I can't wait that long. Actually, besides JLPT, there are 3 other Japanese tests that are useful for job hunting. There are many Japanese exams such as the JLPT, NAT-TEST, BJT, and J-TEST, and each has slightly different purpose and content. Today, I'm gonna clearly explain this Japanese language test. To give you the conclusion, first, don't rely only on the JLPT. Take other tests as well. In this video, I'll explain in detail the features of each test, which test is recommended for, which exams are useful for jobs, visas, or studying in Japan, so please watch until the end. So first, the most famous one is the JLPT. The JLPT is the Japanese exam with the most test takers in the world. When you work in Japan or study abroad in Japan, it serves as a standard in many situations. There are 5 levels: N5, beginner level; N4, basic daily conversation; N3, simple business conversation enough for university life; N2, able to communicate smoothly in a work environment; N1, advanced level, can read newspapers and technical books. The JLPT focuses mainly on reading, listening, grammar, and vocabulary. In other words, it doesn't include speaking or writing. That's why there are people who have N1 but cannot speak well. And on the other hand, some N5 holders speak extremely fluently. As interviewers, we often don't know someone's real level until we actually meet them. So honestly, speaking ability is the most important, and we can't judge that with a JLPT alone. However, many Japanese companies require N2 or higher as a hiring standard. So if your goal is to find a job or change career in Japan, JLPT should be your first priority. Next is the NAT-TEST. The NAT-TEST is very similar to a JLPT test. The questions format and difficulty levels are almost identical. But here's a big difference. While the JLPT is only twice a year, the NAT-TEST can be taken almost every month. That makes it great for people who missed the JLPT, people who need result quickly. The results also come out within 1 month, so it is very popular for student visa applications and school admissions. It is especially common among students from Nepal, India, and Vietnam. To summarize, the NAT-TEST is attractive because same format as the JLPT, can be taken every month, and first result. For people who want to work in Japan, many companies require N2 at the document screening stage, but since the JLPT is only twice a year, some people can't wait. Those people can take the NAT-TEST every month and aim to pass. Next is J-TEST. The J-TEST measures practical, usable Japanese ability. It has many questions and is very realistic. While the JLPT focuses on reading and listening, the JET test includes expression and speed similar to real conversation. Level range from A to F in 6 stages, and your level is determined by your score. For example, A level, fluent in business situations. C level, no problem in daily life. E level, basic understanding of Japanese. The JET test is highly valued by many companies. In manufacturing and engineering, some companies set 600 points as a benchmark. There is an also optional speaking test, so it is the strongest exam for those who wanna prove your conversation skills. Lastly, the BJT. As the name suggests, this test focuses on business Japanese, emails, meetings, phone calls, negotiations. It tests the Japanese you actually use in the company. It is intended for foreigners working in Japan, people who want to prove their business level ability. Unlike the JLPT level N1 to N5, the BJT uses a score system. For example, 530 and above, advanced. 420 to 529, intermediate, and 350 to 419, beginner. The BJT is especially strong in white-collar field, such as trading, companies, IT consulting, and tourism. It evaluates things that JLPT can't measure, such as keigo and reporting, contacting, consulting, business expression. So, which test should you take? Here's a summary by purpose. If you want to study in Japan, JLPT over NAT-TEST. Some schools require N2. If you want to work in Japan, factory, technical jobs, engineering, JLPT N2 is essential. Plus, a JET test score of 600 is highly valued. Office work, administration, white-collar jobs, N1 plus BJT is the strongest combination. If you want to prove speaking ability, JET test plus speaking test. There are several types of Japanese exam, but the recommended approach is aim for JLPT N2 first, then add other tests depending on your career goals. Exams are not the goal. They are proof of your effort. Don't rush and study at your own pace. JLPT, global standard, important for schools and companies. NAT-TEST, available monthly, fast result. JET test, majors conversation and practical ability. BJT, specialized in business Japanese. If this video was helpful, please subscribe and give it like. And take the NAT-TEST as many times as you can. Forget the JLPT. Just take the NAT-TEST.